During my morning conversation with the Lord today, we were discussing loving people through their unlovable seasons. And I was a bit baffled because I couldn't understand why I was struggling to do something that was previously so effortless for me. And so I'm talking to the Lord and I'm like, God, why is it such a challenge for me? Why is it such a struggle for me to do this now that you have instructed me to love people through their unlovable seasons? And I'm like, because this isn't something that's foreign to me. Like, as a mother of two young adult children, I've loved my children through their unlovable seasons. As a woman that has been divorced now for a few years, I've loved my prior spouse through their unlovable seasons. And I'm like, it's not new to me. It was something that came so easy to me before. So I'm like, why am I struggling so bad with this assignment or this task that you've given to me? And I'm like, I just couldn't make sense of it because I'm like this is easy. I've done this for many, many years. I've done this time and time again. And I'm like, why am I lacking patience? Why am I getting frustrated so much? Why am I just like so over it and not wanting to do it and not want to carry out this assignment? And as I'm sitting there reflecting and questioning the Lord, I realized that as I've grown and evolved as a woman, then at some point I saw my habit of loving people through their unlovable seasons as a character flaw because I know what that felt like. I know the pain that I had to endure when doing so. And as I was learning how to love myself, learning how to value myself, learning my self worth, then I realized or I concluded that loving people through their unlovable seasons was not a reflection of self love. And so now the nature of my current being is like, no, to guard my heart and protect me from repeating those same cycles and those same mistakes or those bad habits that I had in prior seasons of my life, then my nature just by default now wants to avoid allowing myself to be in spaces or encounters where I'm going to inflict that level of pain towards myself. And so I'm like, no. And so I now realize like that's what it is. That's why I've been struggling so hard with it, is because I know that when I did it in prior seasons of my life, that wasn't self love. I didn't love myself during that season. So I'm like, no, I refuse to do this because that means I don't love myself. I don't value myself. So now that I do love myself, now that I value myself and I know my worth, then I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. That's no, we ain't doing that in this season of our lives. But I had to realize like God is so strategic, and when he does a thing, then it's far beyond anything that our minds can fathom. A lot of times he will take a thing that he knew was something in a prior season of our lives that may not have been a good thing or a positive thing. He will take that and use it as a quality to meet another need in this season of our lives. And I'm like, wow. And so it made me think about this scripture, Isaiah 43:2, which says, when thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. And so I realized that this time is different. And although it hurts, although I have to endure the pain, it's for a reason, because the Lord is trying to meet a need, but he's also challenging me in this season because he's taken the very thing that I saw as a flaw in my prior season of my life and helping me to see that it's not a flaw. Instead, you have the heart of me. And so it's not a heart, but I'm going to show you how to use it. I'm going to show you when it's appropriate to use it. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope and pray that if this video reached your timeline, that it reached you in great spirits and in great health. My name is Caressa. I love you guys. And until next time.